I'm James Finney, and here is your morning market brief. We first begin with the Federal Reserve, where during a Q&A after his speech in Boston yesterday, Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke did sound a distinctly dovish tone about the direction of monetary policy. He signaled that rates would indeed stay low for a long period of time, citing an unemployment rate that probably overstates the health of the labor market. Meanwhile, markets were up big, led by the Shanghai Composite, which gained 3.2% on today. The Hong Kong Hang Seng Index that rose 2.55%. Meanwhile, European markets, they're higher across the board, led by the DAX at 1.08%. And in the United States, U.S. stock futures were pointing towards a higher open. After the bell, the Dow Jones on the upside by more than 130 points at 15,423. Now, switching focus over to the commodities markets, mostly the metals markets at first. Gold futures continuing to stage a comeback this after Chairman Bernanke's speech, and they are now 2.88% higher than they were to 4 p.m. yesterday. Meanwhile, the dollar continues to fall as the dollar index was down 1.32% and off 1% from the Swiss franc. At the same time, we also had the Bank of Japan issuing its most sunny outlook for the country's economy since 2011. And Greece's unemployment situation continues to worsen, this as the April jobless rate hit a total of 26.9%, a 3.8-point rise from last year and a 0.1% rise from March. And in corporate news, Samsung has topped Apple for mobile web use. They now control 25.47% of that market. That's ahead of Apple's 25.09%, and Nokia has 22%.